Well, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's that time again. Welcome to another episode of our regularly unscheduled programming. I'm sick as fuck. I don't have the kung flu. I'm just, a little stuffed up in the head. There's one thing I like about winter. It's so fucking cold. It just fucking freezes up the bearings and the cart wheels. Look at this. Even with two fucking Route 65 interstate batteries, it doesn't even roll down the hill. Fucking man. This ain't gonna be a very exciting video, so apologize for that. I'm more or less just rolling with the punches as they come to me. But over the last year or so, I've been massing components for building me a new system. So, without further bullshit, we were basing us off the Z370i Gaming. Gonna be an ITX build powered by a Pentium Gold. I'm just fucking with you. We got a 9900K. Where is she? Where is it? Yeah, there she is. Yeah, 9900K. This is for updating the BIOS. You gotta have an older CPU, so this is the cheapest chip that I could get for doing that. Did I say update the BIOS? Yeah, we're updating the BIOS with the Pentium Gold, and also it comes with a heatsink, so this one does not, so we're just gonna flip-flop that when that comes around. Oh baby, couple brand new SSDs. These are 1 terabyte Intel. These, my brain ain't functioning on all 8 cylinders today, so I apologize for that. We got ourselves 16 gigs of Trident Z. This is temporary. I'm getting 32 gigs of Dominator Platinums, but like I said, this is from another build, so that's alright. We got a monoblock for that guy right here. Yes, we are going to be water cooling. It's going to come in the future, so don't be surprised if, you're waiting a few months for the next update. And a couple of GPUs to pick from. But these aren't going in the new build. They're going to be going in the old build. So let's check that out, why don't we? You'll have to excuse the fan. It's just purulate in the air and what such. Alright, Case, I don't like you, and you don't like me. Actually, I don't like me neither. Let's see here, get a little bit of liget going on in here. This looks like shit, but that's how we're gonna do this. So, this is the ASRock X99 Mini ITX board. That's a Noctua NHD9L. It's the 92mm version of it. Alright, there. We got ourselves a 1080. A little bit dirty in there. Ain't been cleaned in a while, but don't pay no never mind to that. We got a 256 gig Samsung Evo that's completely chock full. And then we got a 3 terabyte hard drive in there that's on its way to being full, but actually no, it's about halfway, a little over halfway full. But the main downfall of this system is that despite get her moving, despite having 64 gigs of ECC, I have a Xeon in there, and the Xeons, while good for productivity, which is most of what I do with my computer, doesn't work too well with the 1080 on account of its 2-point-something gigahertz clock speed. 18 cores, 36 threads, so it's badass, but again, as it comes to things that require speed, yeah, it's no fucking good. So I think what we're gonna do, we're going to take that 1080 out, transplant it into the new rig, and pop the 760 or possibly even that Quadro in there.
What will I do? Shit. Oh, and by the way, recognize that guy? Fuck yeah. Oh, out with the old, in with the older. Jesus Christ, look at all that fucking dust. Let me tell you, having 3 big fucking Siberian Huskies, it's fun, except until it's not. That's the orientation we want. Oh, almost didn't mention the case, so got the CaseLabs Nova X2M. Rip CaseLabs, by the way. Fucking bullshit what happened to them. Anyway, we're gonna be powering it with the Prime. Oh my fuck, what is that? No, I don't even want to know. Yeah, by the way, I ain't wearing a shirt. Titty. And there's our motherboard. I fitted it in prior to this because I bought all these components a long time ago. So that's what we're going to be stuffing that into. Get that out. Get that out. Get the jizz cleaned off of there. Jesus fuck, what even is that? And we'll get this whole thing fired up and hopefully everything works. Alright, we have successfully installed M.2 number 1. M.2 number dose. Our little Pentium Gold. 3.7 gigahertz. That's not fucking bad. Especially for a Pentium. And we got our 2 RAM sticks installed. It always strikes me as curious, the pardon. It always strikes me as obvious how the top heat sink, or the top M.2 gets its own heat sink. The back one, well, gets told to pound sand. But don't pay no never mind to that. So let's get that itty bitty little heat sink installed onto there. And I think we're right on our way to firing this thing up. Stay tuned. Alright, just doing the stupid check real quick. PCI power. Got our HDMI hooked up. Keyboard, mouse. Flash drive for BIOS. APS. CPU fan. Okay. It's on. Okay. Okay, which one's power button? Looks like... focus. Piece of shit. There we go. Yep. Oh, wait. Oh, that's an RGB header. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, no. Ah! Fucking CPU cooler. Okay. Now we wait. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Thought it was on. Well, it's on now. Uh-oh. Okay. Diagnosis. What's going on here? Okay, well, I'm going to do a little diagnosis and we'll figure out what I come up with. Alright, well, we do have post. Yeah, that screen's pretty fucking nerdy. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so card is apparently the problem. So I guess we're just gonna have to go on without that. Set up the new BIOS, get RAID installed, or set up the RAID profile, because we're gonna RAID those 2 SSDs, and we'll go from there. Fuck. Alright, well, BIOS update time. Hopefully nothing bad happens. She's chugging away, so something's happening. Alright, well, we got the BIOS updated. I think what I'm going to do is swap out the Pentium for the 9900K on account of the way that Z370 chips deal with PCI lane allocation and all that other stupid stuff. So we'll swap that in, put some new thermal paste on the die. Hopefully this pathetic little cooler will, you know, be able to keep up with a 5 gigahertz processor, but I don't plan on putting any serious load on it up to that point, so let's go ahead and get that done. I think we found the cause of what was going on with the GPU. What? Yep, that was right there. Icky sticky. What the fuck? Jesus. Alright. Well, we'll give her the old college try with the 1080 again, see what happens. My hope's very high, but hey, we're going to give her a shot. Alrighty then, 9900K with 1080 installed. Here goes everything. Really should invest in a external power switch of some sort. Come on, baby. Oh. Oh, fuck yeah. We made it. I think. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's see here. Z370i, 9900K at 3.6 gigahertz. God, I really need to clean this fucking screen, eh? Alright, well, I say we get RAID installed and see what the fuck is going on. Alright, so the included instruction manual is absolutely fucking useless when it comes to dealing with NVMe SSDs, so I'm going to show you the way that I did this. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to CSM, compatibility support mode under boot. You're going to disable launch CSM. So, so anyway, get out of that, go to advanced. Okay, so under advanced, then you're going to go to this guy here, PCH storage configuration, and you're going to go under SATA mode selection. By default, it's AHCI. You're going to go with Intel RST, rapid storage bullshit with Optane, blah, blah, blah. And under each of your two M.2 slots, it's gonna, by default, it's going to say not controlled, and you want it controlled. And you want these for both of your M.2 slots. That is, if you're going with the config that I'm going with. So, let's back out of this. Now what you're going to do is under the advanced menu here, you're going to go all the way down to Intel Rapid Storage. And then what you're going to do, create RAID volume. And at this point, both of your disks should show up. If it doesn't show up to when you disable or you enable Intel RST on both of the drives under the boot menu, then F10, save your changes, come back to here, and create your RAID volume. I'm sorry I didn't say that before, but you know, my brain's just kind of fuckered right now. Create a name, I'm creating NVMe. I want to RAID 0 these. If you want to like RAID 1 or whatever the fuck, you know, you can do that. I'm not doing that because I want fast. And then under each of your disks here, you're gonna mark them with an X. And RAID stripe or strip size, I believe 64K is default. I'm almost 100%. Let me check real quick. So yeah, they recommend RAID 0 to 128K. So, well, fucking keyboard. Oh, Jesus, Murphy. Come on. So 128K for that, and that'll give us a total of 2 terabytes. And I think at that point, we just create volume and there we go. Bob's your uncle. It's also saying that, you know, if you're creating a RAID disk on which you're going to install Windows, it's saying that you need to do this. I'm going to do the right thing, which is to skip this, and we'll see if I can install Windows on the RAID volume, if that fucks with anything. If it does, then we'll have to do this, but I'm just going to skip it for now, and we'll see what Windows does or how it reacts to all of this. Fuck, I'm drinking way too much pop. Alright, well, it's been like, I don't know, 3 hours or so. I had to take a shit, watched a couple of videos. That's the way she goes. Got our boot USB installed. We're going to be doing Windows 10. Unfortunately, the hardware I've selected only works with Windows 10, so fucking way she goes. But we're going to disable most of the privacy bullshit. So, let's get on her. See what happens. Oh, Jesus, sweet fucking Christ. This is just painful. Fucking Windows 10 fucking shit. Oh my fuck, this thing is fast. Holy shit. Like, just for reference, on my machine, this is like down in the single digits. God damn. Alright, I think I'm ready to pack it up for the night. Well, not yet. We established that everything works just fine. Everything's cherry. I haven't checked boot up time yet. I don't really care, because based on that crystal disk mark, pretty sure we're going to get some pretty fucking fast boot up times, but I need to clean everything up. This is a fucking disaster in here. I don't know if I'm going to install the water block just yet. Probably should. But also I'd probably, I don't know, man, because I want to get this thing set up. I'm not getting all my water cooling gear just yet. Decisions. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and install the block. Install the block, get it put in the case, and then I'll update you when that happens. I'm kind of tired. I've spent the last like 4.5 hours fiddle fucking around with everything and getting shit all set up. Anywho, the plan, water cooling plan is goes as the following. This is built as a water cooling case, so I have no issues with that. However, on the Nova X2M, which this is ITX case, by the way, you can fit a 240 rad up in here, no fucking problemo. It says it's compatible with 280 rads on the front, and I have a 280 rad. It's a Phobia G changer. It's an old school, a thick boy too. The problem is the hole spacing for the 280 just doesn't fucking work, and I think you might be able to put, oh, you actually can't put 140 mil fans in the front. It just doesn't, straight up doesn't work. So in the future, I'm going to put a 240 rad up in here, medium thickness, probably like 40 to 45 mil thick radiator up in the front, put a couple of noise blocker fans. I'm going to outfit this whole entire thing with noise blocker fans. That's pretty much it for that. Get the power supply put in here, get everything wired up, get the water block on the board. What else was there? Oh, shut the fuck up. God, Windows 10 just does not shut the fuck up. It's like, oh, yeah, fucking, like, enter in your Windows key, like, I'm gonna get it activated. Shut up. Oh my fuck. But I wanted to put another rad up top. I don't think that's gonna happen, because with the 1080, which I plan to get water cooled, in short order. I don't think it's going to overwhelm that thick 240 rad. I think it's going to be just fine. But I got to get all my water cooling gear situated before that happens, and even that, it's going to be kind of temporary. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Right now, I'm kind of just happy to have a new system that's up and running and actually doesn't, fuck up when you try to play GTA 5, because the Xeon system, which I have in my room, actually doesn't play GTA 5 because the CPU speed's so fucking slow. But this will fix that. Get the shit all in here, and I'm just gonna cut the fucking video. I'm so fried. Well, it's been a few days. Got everything together. Feeling a lot better than I was. She's all together. Got the fucking shit, the color profile set up in there. She ain't doing too bad. Let me pop that cover off and show you what I got going on. You can't see where the fuck. Sorry about the flashlight. Well, lighting situation in general. Ain't too bright in here. And yeah, this is uglier than the girl I finger banged with my weenie back in prom, but we won't talk about that. Still using the old cables, is just thrown together temporarily. I got plans for this thing in the future, but it's gonna come to me, one of those cross that bridge when we get there types of deals. So the water block's installed. Yeah, didn't go on too much difficulty. If you've ever installed a graphics card water block, you've definitely, ain't gonna have too much problems with these. The block is obviously not meant to be run upside down. There's a few water bubbles still trapped up in there. It's been bleeding off now for, I don't know, like a day and a half or so. Got the single 120 rad in the back. If in case you're wondering, yes, there's a Gentle Typhoon, and there's a snap ring that's supposed to hold that hub in place, but that thing fucked right off on me while I was painting this thing several years ago, and I've never found it since, but it still fucking works. So as long as you don't put her up in the top, because well, gravity is kind of a thing. Decided to reuse the old pump and res combo. I've reused everything in here, water cooling wise, is completely reused, and that's okay. None of this is cable managed worth an absolute sweet fuck, and that's okay, because that's going to change in the future again. Future plans, RAM's going to get changed out. I'm thinking the Dominator Platinum. They got a new series of Dominator Platinums that are RGB, and they're all black, so that'll fit in there. This is going to be hard tubing. That radiator and fan ain't going to be there. That's going to be replaced with another noise blocker. Both fans in the front are noise blockers, so we're going to put one in the back to match that accordingly. So 240 rad's going to go in the front here. I'm going to move that. I might even get a new pump and res combo. Don't know. Did I mention hardline tubing? Well, we're getting hardline tubing. I'm going with something a little bit different. I don't know if anybody has ever done carbon fiber tubing, but that's a thing I'm going to be experimenting with. What else? 1080. I'm going to pawn this off at some point. Get a 1080 Ti Mini. They don't make water blocks for the 1080 minis, only the 1080 Ti minis, which is dumb as fuck, but the way she goes. So we're going to get that all plumbed up and ready to go. And for the entire build, I'm going to go with something that, again, I don't think has ever been done. I'm thinking plum and orange Bakelite. Now, nobody makes Bakelite no more, but there's a really cool video out there on YouTube. It's called Fakelite, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I might even, if I find it, I'll link it, but that's the plan. I'm going to do certain parts that are, I'm going to paint them orange and then varnish over them with a brush and you can get that Bakelite sort of wood grainy look, and it looks badass. That's what I'm thinking. Plum and orange Bakelite. I don't want to dismember this CaseLabs case too badly because CaseLabs is no longer a thing, but I'm going to make the minimum possible modifications to make this look halfway decent and somewhat in theme. The blue LED in the front, that's a ring LED, that's going to get replaced with a glowing orange LED light. They do, luckily this is a standardized switch, so I can't remember how big it is. It's 20 millimeters, I can't remember. I have it in a wish list somewhere. So what else? Nah, I think that's it. So get that back panel on and see if I got anything else to say, I guess. Well, this is the setup as she sits. Oh, and by the way, anybody want to give me something for Christmas, you know, who really likes Snap-on tools? The old build, she's right there, and then new build, she's over here. Basically, this is just, so basically, the old build is going to stay running until I get this all outfitted with everything that I want to get. So this thing's going to get two 2TB SATA SSDs, a 2.5 inch. I'm thinking either Samsung or some reputable brand. I've had problems with Samsung, so I'm probably going to use them again. I'm going to have two 2TB RAID 0 those like I did with the NVMe drives, and use those for storage, because I don't know if you've noticed or not, but games are pretty fucking big these days, and so that's what I gotta have there. The RAM, already discussed that. The theme, already discussed that. A couple other odds and ends I don't think anybody really gives a fuck about, but that's what's happening there. Oh, and by the way, all this is on top of a old dinner table. If you ever want to, you know what makes a good desk, dinner tables, fucking mint. The annoying thing about this setup is I gotta run my fucking headphones over top of the keyboard because the fucking cable on this set ain't that long. I think it's a 3-footer, but I got a DAC coming in. I think it's gonna go right there. Show you what I'll do with that in the future. I'm gonna keep the shitty topping DAC over there. Again, this one's my daily driver. This one's for gaming. That's pretty well it. I don't know, man. Got my good keyboard over here. Shitty Dell keyboard over there. Some knives there. And that's all I got for you guys right now. I will keep you posted when all the shit's ready. Right now it ain't ready, and that's just the way she goes. Money's kind of a thing. And until then, keep your deck wet, your shit pipe tight. Fucking see you guys in the next one. Fucking $158 for a light, man. Fuck me.